Hello, everyone, and welcome to a session I'm calling the Mental Refresh. You may need some essential oils. You may like to light some candles for extra ambiance. You may also like a pillow, a towel, and we are going to begin in a seated position. I'm sitting on top of the pillow, legs crossed, hands resting on the knees, sitting up nice and tall. Breathing in deeply. Let's turn the palms open, connecting our thumb to index finger. Close eyes. Tune in. Breathing in deeply. Exhaling completely. Listen to the breath. Listen to the sounds around you. Stay calm and non-reactive. Let the breath be fluid and consistent. Just start to notice how you feel, the air around you. Is it warm? Is it cool? Tuning in to your sensory experience, adding some subtle motion with our breath. Inhale, lifting palms up, shoulder height. Exhale, lowering palms down. Working with our energy and our breath. Rising the energy and letting it settle back down again. Inhale to rise up with the palms. And exhale to release down a little deeper, a little lower. Get grounded. A bigger inhale, little higher, lifting up, up, towards the third eye level. And exhale. Grounding down. Inhale, little bit more. More oxygen, lifting palms higher than the crown. And exhale, floating palms down. Letting the energy mellow all around. Even more inhale, breathing in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, more oxygen. And exhale, let the breath slowly release. And just resting palms on the knees, lightly smiling. Bringing your focus to the third eye and the space in front of the eyelids. Taking in your ambiance, your surroundings, your atmosphere. Now moving to our first oil. Put a few drops in your palm. Use your fingers to circle it around. Rubbing the palms together briefly, and let's breathe in to that aroma. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Let the power of that aroma enter your system. Support and promote your well-being. How does it make you feel? What does it make you think of? And now rubbing the residual oils into the shoulders. Moving into our next oil. A few drops in the palm, circling it around, rubbing it together and breathing in. Palms pressed to heart center, eyes closed as we receive that sensory experience of smell. Letting it soak in. Letting it affect our mind, body, spirit. And using the remainder of the oil on the palms just to rub into the neck, the sides and back of the neck. Releasing the palms to heart center, pressing in, sitting tall, eyes closed. Breathe in to all these connected sensory experiences. Placing hands on the chest, breathe into those palms. Feel the breath entering the body, and then bring the palms lower to the ribs. Breathe into the rib cage. Feel the expansion of the rib cage as you inhale. Hands move to the low back and drop the breath into the low back as you inhale. Exhale, let the breath release. Hands to knees, eyes closed. Take another brief moment. And then let's bring the bottoms of the feet together. Holding on to the soles, sitting up tall, letting hips gently release. Doing a gentle foot massage using my thumbs just to press into the arches towards the balls of the feet. Into the heels. Stretching the legs out wide to the side in a straddle position. We'll keep our posture. Sitting up tall, feet flexed, and walk the palms forward in front of you. Keep your kneecaps up so they don't roll forward. And perhaps you drop to the elbows. Keeping chest lifted, heart forward, breath flowing. Incorporating all those senses, finding a focus point, listening to your environment, tuning into the breath, the feelings in your body, in your hips and legs. And trying to maintain your focus despite all the many distractions of life. You can relax a little deeper into this stretch, perhaps resting forehead on top of the hands, widening the elbows, lowering the chest. Letting the abdomen drop closer to the ground. softening the shoulders and the space in between the shoulders. Walking the elbows and palms over towards one leg, generating more side bend stretch. Let the chest melt down. Release the head and neck if you can. And let's inhale, walk those arms over to the other side. Breathe into the side body, into the back. Inhale into the legs. Stay focused and relaxed. And let's bring the arms back to the center. Walking out a little further and dropping a little bit lower. Keep the breath smooth and calm. Exhale, flex the feet a little bit more. Release any gripping in the hips or inner thighs. Let the tightness in the low back melt away. Next, inhale to lift up, walking the hands back into the center. And you're going to shake the hands out now. This is a good way to bring in some energy into our body and also to let go of tension. Anything stagnant in our body that we want to release. So just allowing this flopping of the hands to affect the head, the arms. Let this movement come into the body. Stop the movement, rest the hands on top of the knees, palms up, and then just soak in the stillness. Feel any sparkly sensations that might have come out of that shaking motion. Moving into a supine position, rolling down onto your back. Let's stretch the legs up to the sky. And do a similar shaking action, shaking the legs out, shaking through the feet, toes, bending the knees. Let the shaking affect the whole body. Legs up to the sky and shaking is great for the circulation in our legs since we're usually always standing on those feet. So now we're taking a few moments to do the opposite. Very beneficial. Physically, mentally, emotionally, energetically. Add the shaking of the arms and hands with the shaking of the legs and feet. And just let it go. Shake it out up and down, shake it out in and out. And then hug the knees to the chest. Let that energy settle. Breathe into it. Exhale tranquility. Place the feet down. Knees are bent. Take a moment to tune in and see how you feel. Extend the legs and reach the arms up to the ceiling. Exhale to roll all the way up to a seated position. Moving into a plank position, we're going to pike the hips high into downward dog. Sink heels. Press arms strong and long. Let the fingertips press into the earth. Walking hands back to the feet. The mat walking forward and coming back into plank. Let's rest the knees down. And I'm sitting on a pillow in a low kneeling position. Moving into a little Kundalini. Extending your middle fingers out to the side. And if you don't like the kneeling position, you can do this from seated or from standing. We're doing big arm circles back and behind you, sweeping up, back, around, and down as you stretch your middle fingers as long and strong as you can in opposition. We're going to go for a few minutes here and try to stay calm. Try not to react to some of the fatigue that you may or may not feel, or some of the monotony or repetition. Let's stay calm and cool and consistent, smiling and breathing through it. Keep the rest of your body still as those arms circle, and keep stretching each circle longer and longer, lengthening the spine taller and taller. If you do start to notice the shoulders getting tired, it's okay. It's just a feeling, it's just a sensation like anything else. We can breathe through it. We can get through it with our breath and our calm, consistent energy. Those shoulders get stronger. And our mental fortitude strengthens as well. Breathe in. Breathe out. Almost there, you can do this. They're just circles. Clear your mind. Emphasize those circles. Focus on something colorful in the room. Control your senses. And now hold the arms straight, long and strong. Interlace those middle fingers together in front of you and pull apart, very strong. Heart opener. And slowly release the arms. Folding palms in the lap. Breathe into that release, into any sensations or emotions. Looking down, taking the head side to side. And coming into a crossed-legged seated position. Turn the palms up. Moving into some tapping, we're going to bring our fingertips to gently tap into the top of the head, our crown chakra. Moving down the sides of the face to the temples. Moving across the forehead, on top of the eyebrows, cheekbones, little tap, 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 taps. Stay breathing. A little lower towards the jaw, towards the ears, bringing our awareness to the places that we are tapping. Behind the head, the back of the ears, the back of the neck. Tapping can keep us focused and in the present moment. Let's tap the chest, the collarbone. Tapping can inspire calmness. Crossing the arms so we're tapping the opposite shoulder. Down the arms towards the elbows. The forearms. Little taps of the fingertips together, almost like a clap, but lighter. Tapping the tummy, the rib cage. If you're feeling panicky, your emotions are too intense, tapping might be a good activity for you to get back in charge of your emotions and senses. And then let's just bring the hands to the knees, palms forward. Let's receive. Extend the legs, have space behind you on your mat as we roll down onto your back. Turn the palms up. Let the legs flop out again, a little wider than the hips. And close the eyes. Let's do a body scan here. Inhale, breathe into the toes. Exhale, release. Inhale, breathe into the feet and ankles. And exhale, let that go. Inhale, check in with the lower legs, the shins and calves and kneecaps. And exhale, soften. Inhale, breathe into the thighs, the hamstrings, the back of the knees. And exhale, release. Inhale, breathe into the pelvis, the hips, the glutes, the navel. Exhale, relax. Inhale, happy thoughts into the abdomen, the intestines, the rib cage, the sacrum. Exhale it out. Inhale, breathe into the chest, the collarbone, the shoulders. Exhale and soften. Inhale, breathe into the arms, elbows, palms, fingertips. And anything negative, exhale it away. Inhale, breathe into the neck, the ears, the face, the skull. And exhale, release, let go, rubbing fingertips together. And when you're ready, slowly taking your time, keeping your breath, keeping the stillness in mind, keeping the awareness of the beating, the rhythm of your heart. When you're ready, opening the eyes and slowly being gentle with yourself, coming into a seated position and ready for the remainder of your day. Thank you for joining me today. Until next time.